What up, though? What's going on this early afternoon? Hope all is well. You did. Come on in. Jump on in. Just got a few things I want to discuss today. You understand? Uh-huh. Try to collab with my little dog, Yonder did, and let's see what it is. Grab my do-rag. You understand? What's happening? Let me get it together right quick. Getting myself together. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, I'm as good as I'm gonna get right now. Wanted to talk to my people today with a sober mind. You know, sober train of thought. The fact of the matter is, y'all, uh, like I told, I had a conversation over there at Slapper's crib a couple days ago. What's going on, Blaze Capone? And like I told the young lady, um, I can pretty much have a conversation on anything, but it always lead back to the one thing. For an example, we got movies about everything, but it always comes back to being based on Bible stuff. You know what I mean? Uh, all of your all of your Academy Awards type movies, big fame type movies always draw back to the Bible. For instance, X-Men, Transformers, big blockbuster type situations, all based on scripture. And I kind of feel like a bully sometimes because, you know, like a mathematician or a rocket scientist, how basic problems that's real hard to us is basic to them. And when you go to answer it, you can only answer so far, and they come along and just draw up the answer real quick and smirk like, this too easy. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Matrix is like to me. It's like I can see right through things. I can see right through people. And it's crazy because before I came to this platform, I didn't know I can know a person just based off texting in a chat room. I didn't know that it was that simple. But, it's not to say that I'm smart or intelligence. It's just to say I peeped the program. I peeped the program. So if you peep the program, it's like you're several moves ahead of everything. You're several moves. And not per se you're several moves ahead of the devil, who is the god of this system of things. But when you see him, you can identify him. You can clearly see his handiwork. The thing about the devil, he don't want you to believe he's real, but he's so arrogant and disrespectful that he always laugh in your face. He always got to let you know that he's behind something. And if you don't know the machinations of the devil, then you'll never identify it. Absolutely. Absolutely, Blaze Capone. And it resonate what type of spirit running through them. Like if they having a bad day, you can see it just off a sentence or two in the chat, And the thing is, you got to get your head out your own ass for you to be able to see it. You literally, you got to have your head focusing on everything around you. People seeking to be rich is a trap. Why? Because they got their focus strictly on that. Everything else going on around them is above them because they already got their focus on something and nothing else matters. So when it comes to lifting yourself up, when it comes to like I seen some stuff that I seen numerous of times years ago. Actually, it was the Kennedy killer. And for years, many years, I'm studying the evidence that they give me, right? And I never asked the question, why is it only one video footage of this incident? What happened to Channel 4, NBC, ABC? And yeah, they were existing in the 60s. Where are the news stations at? Where's their footage? I want to see things from a different perspective. Can I get another camera angle at this event? And guess what, y'all? You won't get one. The only visual you'll get on that occasion, on that event, is a dude whose last name is Zapruder. And guess what? Just like all the other famous things, Zapruder was a high-level Mason. Brotherhood. Coincidence? I hate when people use the term conspiracy. What's up, Dad? How you doing this morning, man? This afternoon, I'm sorry. How you doing? When it comes to the program, you don't have to be the brightest bulb in the bunch. The only thing you got to do is know the program. It's like the spelling test. If you study your spelling test during the week, right? When it comes spelling test time, It's not hard. It's not hard for you to score a high score on your spelling test, because guess what? You've been memorizing these same words all week. You had like 5 days. And if you put those 5 days to good use, attack the words that you really have the problem with instead of all the words. Attack those words that you're really having the problem with first. You understand? And once you get those nipped in the bud, then you just put the lacquer, the finishing touches on what you already know. See, that's what this matrix is like. It'll happen over and over again, and you won't see it because that's not what you want to see at that particular time. The sister was telling me the other day, she say, quit giving credit to God and take credit for yourself. You're the one making the decision to do this and that. You deserve the credit. And I said, yeah, sister, that's right. I'm the one making the decision. Meaning it won't happen without me taking the first step, and that's scripture. The Apostle James told us, you take one step towards God, he'll take one towards you. He didn't say God will take a step towards you and then you take a step towards him. No, you have to initiate that. And you have programs like AA that benefits from Bible teachings. You know, when they come out and they tell you from the get-go to get help, first you have to admit you have a problem. It's the same thing. Same thing. The CIA took them all, but one plus his driver is the one who shot him. Yeah, you know what, Blaze Capone? I was saying that for many years, and you know, William Cooper, the first one that pointed that out to me. But I got something even more crazier than that for you. Now, this is a theory. This is what you would call a theory, and you can't call it conspiracy because it's just me. You know, you need like more than 2 people for it to be a conspiracy. So this is just a theory from me. I think the whole thing was an act. I think, you know, just like Hollywood switch characters, just like people, you know, have bone structure change and things like that. I think it was just a straight up sham. I mean, you clearly see parts of the video cut. He be right here 1 second and the next second he over there. You clearly see the video cut, and you can clearly go back to that time period and see that they had the video game down pat. They had the video game down flawless. That's my little, what up, young Drewski? No, I ain't know that was you, dog. What up, though, man? Yeah. And like you pointed out, you know, the CIA took them all. Yeah, but if they investigate and they said everything's supposed to be open after a certain amount of years, why haven't they released them yet, per their word? They said like certain amount of years had to pass before stuff was going to be open to the public, and what they came to the public with was the same stuff they had in the movie. So I call foul on the whole event. There's a lot of evidence about the bone structure, the ear structure of Jimmy Carter being Kennedy. I mean, once you see what's going on in this matrix, man, and you happen to catch some things with your own eyes, you would never doubt the shit that goes through my head. You would never doubt it. I mean, the simple fact that I believe in the God you can't see put me in the category of people that you can't really rationalize with. It's like people think because the preacher man, you know, banging boys and banging the women in the church, taking money from the poor. They think because these people yell Jesus out their name and hold the Bible, that they're representatives of the one true God. It's like because of that, they think the things in the Bible ain't right. And I'm going to tell you, people think and see what they want to think and see. If I still wanted what I don't have the desire to, because I know how fruitless it is. But if I wanted to go out here and jump bones still, go out here and make some easy money still, I would easily, if my desire to do that, if I had more of a desire to do that than have peace in my life, I'd be making up an excuse to not believe in God too. I'd be telling people to show me somebody that's clearly invisible, that clearly gave us its identity. Christ gave us God's identity. Christ said God is a spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. So being a God in spirit, and then you get Joe Blow to come along and say, well, show me a picture of God. Listen, this is a person that's rationalizing with his own understanding. He's going to believe, or she's going to believe, whatever they want to believe at that particular time. I've done it before. I just realized I'm not good with living a lie. And when I realized I wasn't good with living a lie, I stopped telling lies. I stopped telling lies, and I stopped believing lies. I stopped. I found out that the CIA owns one of the biggest studios. Man, listen, every studio, Tyler Perry studio, Oprah studio, all of it is government. Every actor you see, every person you see in mainstream is initiated into the government. That's CIA, FBI, military. They're all government. Their security is government. Their security is the military. They're all government. I was laughing so hard looking at these fools paying attention to Kanye West. I'm like, wow, really? People that sleep out here? Kanye West is the guy when the Katrina thing was going on, and people should, come on now. People been living long enough to have just a little bit of sense now. He's the guy that came out when they was having a little Katrina thing on MTV, and he blurted out, when Bush was president, George Bush hates black people. George Bush ain't doing nothing for Katrina. And look, all of that stuff was true. At least to us it was. That's what they were showing us on the news too. Like, Bush ain't did nothing yet. This is what they were showing us. And it's a part of their trap. It's their racism trap. Because the whitest of the white worship black. Or should I say dark skin. What you think going to get a tan is about? So quit falling for their traps. Whenever they want to trap you and whenever they want to tap into your emotions, they always put the race thing. That's how you can tell it's them. That's how you can tell it's motivated by them. Right? Their tactics don't change. Why would they change their tactics if everybody is going to believe everything they put out? Why would they change anything? So when you see the racism thing, step off, man. You get these niggas, our people and black people, our people, nigga. Just because you got the same color skin as me, don't mean you my people. You got niggas like ZX. You got niggas like Tyrone here. You think they my people? You think people like that I consider my people? Nigga, please. Because they got the same skin color. You want to take the programming, right? You're criticizing this, that, and the other, but you want to take the programming and talk about black people. They literally created a fucking society full of Uncle Ruckuses. They've literally created a society full of Uncle Ruckus ass niggas. And y'all gonna have to forgive my language this afternoon, man. And we're gonna have some deep conversation too. But the nerve, dog. And I hear this shit, man. And I'm not talking about when it's coming from the gatekeepers who already know to put this out there to stir niggas up. See, one thing nigga keep on forgetting is that they benefit when we fight each other. And when I say we, I'm talking about those of us who cross each other every day on the streets, normal people. The people who aren't agents, the people who are living real lives. They go to work for their family. I'm not even speaking on the silver spooners right now. I'm talking about normal Joes. You know those people that own the news, CNN, MSNBC, and all that? They benefit when we fight each other. They're doing their job when neighbor fight against neighbor. They're doing their job. Their mission, and they tell you on their coins since the day you was born. Divided, we stand. Or should I say, united we stand, divided we fall. They've been letting you know for a long time their strategy. But just like our ways over here, all over the world, the steering wheel is on the opposite side of the car as ours. They go up the streets and down the streets different than ours, the very opposite. So they always tell you, Satan always tell you his moves before he do it. And he don't do it because he care. He do it because he mock you. He laugh at you. Because he know no matter how many times he lie to you, you still gonna believe him. All he got to do is put a diamond ring or something in front of your face. All he got to do is put a Bugatti in front of your face. Some type of mansion, some type of name brand material. He put that in front of your face enough, you gonna believe him. Or all he got to do is say, this person is worth this, that, and the other. Look what he owns. You gonna believe him. You ain't gonna care about the thousands of lies that done passed through your ears before that. You gonna believe him. Kanye say white lives matter, and he married to a white girl. You know how dumb it is for people to sit back and act like he's doing something different, crazy? and he's married to a white girl. I mean, it's like borderline retarded right now here. It's borderline retarded. This man wear a white shirt, a white lives matter shirt, and he's been married to a white girl for years. What's unnormal about him feeling that way? And they have a quote unquote what you people call mixed baby. What would be so outlandish about him having that shirt on? You know what it is? You know what makes it outlandish? Is their gatekeepers telling you that it's outlandish. And then here come the dumb nigga. And remember, I don't believe in color. So when I say dumb nigga, it ain't got nothing to do with skin. It got something to do with your brain. Here come the dumb nigga regurgitating the same shit that the gatekeeper said regurgitate. Don't look at the common sense of it. No. We don't want it to be common sense. We want it to be people pitted against other people and them fighting against each other so they can't see we playing and laughing in their goddamn face. I sit back here, man, I'm looking at this. And I ain't tell my wife, man. I ain't tell my wife. I'm just passing by it. I'm not entertaining it in one bit. See, y'all niggas don't remember, man. You remember Scarface? Remember movie Scarface? Yeah, all you niggas remember that because it's bad shit. It's shit that ain't no good for you. So I know plenty niggas remember that. Scarface told the nigga he was drunk and he was spitting bars. You did? Scarface told the nigga, even when I lie, I'm telling the truth. Even when I lie, I tell the truth. When I was a young nigga, I heard him say that, and the older I got, I said, whoa, that was pretty powerful. So I need you to understand that the devil does it every day. And see, unlike Scarface, who you know how the movie had to go off? You know how Scarface had to eat and sleep in the movie, how the next day had to come? See, unlike that, the devil ain't got to sleep. His movie don't turn off until God say so. So he's telling you the truth mingled with lies all day, every day. Stanley Meyer invented the car that runs on water. He died in 98 after he sipped his drink, went crazy and fell out. Probably more like on my conspiracy side, probably more like got killed. Or was yeah, I'm gonna just say killed because the military been had access to that them blueprints right there, running an engine off water. He wasn't shot a few weeks or months ago in the he wasn't shot in a diner or whatever. It was you said. Just saying from your last stream. Oh, I don't really know what you talk. I don't, maybe you can make it a little bit clearer to me when I drop this link, but I ain't really dealing with last stream right now, young slap. We can venture back there, but we speaking on what's going on right here, right now. You want to be petty this morning. Just when we get together, don't leave me hanging for like an hour or two, you know what I'm saying? So we can't finish our conversation. But yeah, 9 times out of 10 got killed. Just like the people that that disappeared, that figured out the cure to cancer. Yeah, just come up missing. Or mysteriously walked down the street and just fell out, took a sip of water, a drink, and just went crazy. That type of stuff do happen in the Matrix. I'm saying he didn't get shot up with other people. Oh, okay. That's that. Listen, that sounds way less suspicious than sipping a drink and going crazy, bro. So take your pick. Take your pick. Oh, it's all good. I'm a little snappy. I got you now, slapper man. So when you feel like I'm being the asshole and you go crazy, I know not to take it too personal now. Thanks to you, I'm callous now. So you all right, man. And see, your little weird ass right now. I'm like, oh, okay. He's saying he ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna test it. No, you ain't gotta test it. Just know I'm gonna keep my word. It's all right. You ain't blocked on nothing no more. You can chime in on the Discord. So my actions speak louder than my words. It's all good. I be trying to keep track on what I'm talking about, and I know I be off track. So you kind of make me think like you're trying to throw me off to see if I'm on my game, which is a good thing. So just because I'm sounding a little irritated, don't think that's at you. Don't think I'm aiming it at you. But yeah, I would rather the story say something like he had to take out 7, 8 people, but there are incidents in our history that they give us that proves things like innocent bystanders had to be hit so that people can get hit without suspicion. Plenty of evidence of that. Not only on American soil, but American military doing that on other people's soil. But as far as people using the term our people do this and black people, that's why I don't associate myself with black people. That's why I don't associate myself with religion. You know how many people, how bad if I went against religion in itself, you know how bad I can rip religion up? You know how bad I could massacre that word or that understanding, the understanding of that word, and people who draw off or draw up pertaining to that word. So when I hear people demoralize and did a nice anti-religious speech, it's not surprising to me, because the term religion was put here to keep you divided. A proper term to be used pertaining to the Most High would be walking with him. Walking with him. It wouldn't be me over here being a dope man here, and then later on in the night me being a preacher man. That wouldn't be walking with God. It just wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be me pimping out the pretty ladies in my congregation, yet I'm hollering Jesus, Jesus, and baptizing people and things like that. You see what I'm saying? See, that's religion. That's not called walking with God. See, when you're walking with God, the things you're doing behind closed doors, you don't have no problem with doing that in front of everybody. Not be it that you're in a tub or on a toilet. getting ready for bed. But see, my actions don't have to be hidden behind closed doors. There's no reason for me to be sneaky or tiptoe, because I bear witness to the Creator seeing me and doing everything I do. So everything I do, I try to keep it clean, as clean as I possibly can. See, his opinion, his thoughts is what I care most of. Because guess what? You might say, well, what about your fellow man? When I keep his thoughts, my number one priority, he makes sure my fellow man get all the respect, all the help, all the love if needed that he needs. See, when I keep his thoughts my focal point, I'm only showing love. I'm not out here throwing bolos with people. I'm not out here arguing with the authorities, even though, I knew that whole pandemic thing was a sham, a scam, a hoax. I'm not out here arguing with establishments about why I'm not going to wear a mask. I'm not about to make a 10-minute video and have people calling the police because they say that to come in their establishment, I have to wear a mask despite me knowing, what's going on. No, I'm not going to do that because my Creator told me not to do that. I'm not going to disrespect somebody's house. I'm not going to do that. If I can't breathe with this thing on, guess what? I either get somebody that can breathe with it on, or I go somewhere else that don't mind me not wearing a mask. I'm not going to sit there and disrespect somebody that's getting paid to tell you, that's just doing their job, and I'm just going to make it his problem because he was instructed or she was instructed to do their job. See, that's the trap, man. Think about all the people that got beat up, lost their job, lost their livelihood, because these people knew what we was going to do when they put that stuff in the mandate. And they just sit back. You know how we be looking at YouTube? They were sitting back looking at us fighting each other. This was their entertainment. We are their entertainment. They sitting there telling you, this person was found dead in their car. We're looking for evidence and stuff like that. These bitch ass motherfuckers got cameras on every corner, including the hood. How don't they know already? But you niggas gonna keep on giving them the benefit of the doubt. A week ago, y'all, 17-year-old girl is dead on the freeway in Detroit. Stressed out on the freeway. They thinking she got hit by a car. Come to find out the girl was shot in the head. Do you hear me? Now, where she was shot in the head at was like the suburbs of Detroit. Cameras every fucking where. But they coming on the news talking about we're still looking for clues about this, that, and the other. Bitch, all you got to do is chime in to one of those goddamn cameras you got on those light fixtures and zoom right in on that. That's what y'all got them up there to see everything. So you mean to tell me you can't see that? And I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of these people that get killed under these little deep suspicions, if you care to challenge Do some deep researching. Either you're going to find out it's a fake story, or you're going to find out this is somebody that's connected to something way bigger than what we can even believe is even real. Maybe a witness in a police crime. Seeing some wrong place at the wrong time, just so happen to be somebody rich in trouble. And look, despite what you stupid niggas think out here, millionaires don't wear their money on their person. Let me help you stupid niggas understand what I'm saying. A millionaire is not about to be walking around with $300, $400, $1,000 shoes on. The millionaires I know personally don't even wear jewelry. Wouldn't get caught dead with jewelry on. Don't even wear Jordans. Not even when they trying to show off. And when I'm talking about show off, I mean on the ball court. Wouldn't even think of it. Walk past you right now, you think it's a nigga that's living worse than you. And this nigga own half the goddamn block. That's for you ignorant niggas. Somebody stepped to Emmanuel Lewis the other day. Did y'all hear about that? Somebody stepped to Emmanuel Lewis. Emmanuel Lewis was on Twitter the other day. Stepped to Emmanuel Lewis like, is you broke? Just flat out the back. Ignorant nigga. Emmanuel Lewis say, hell, all my bills is paid. I'm living pretty comfortable. Last week I just bought me a luxury car. Got a few pieces of nice jewelry. He say, but I wouldn't flaunt that type of stuff. I plan on keeping what I got. I'm not trying to show everybody what I got. That's how you end up with nothing. I'm talking about snap, like in one of the most smoothest way. In a way, man, hey, I couldn't imagine Webster doing nothing different than that. Because the nigga was a sweet little midget boy on TV, and he's a sweet little midget old man who's spitting bars. Spitting bars. Are you broke? See, what y'all need to know is that these people y'all see out here that's claiming to be paid, they're broke. Yeah, I ain't talking about the pockets. I'm talking about their goddamn brain. See, if you ain't got no brain, you know what they do to you if you got a lot of money? They get you up in the courthouse and make you spend all that money. Y'all remember the many examples they gave us? Y'all don't remember Michael Jackson? Absolutely no evidence, just word of mouth. Got this man up in court playing millions upon millions for representation. Just for nothing, just because they can, just because it's a ritual. And they want to show you that this is our money. Whenever we want our money, we can come get our money. I don't give a fuck what you did for it. If you got on your knees, if you bent over, I don't care what you did for our money. When we ready, when we want our money, we gonna get our money. You ain't with us, you against us. Michael Jackson called himself trying to help out some, he getting in his older age. He having his conscience trying to kick in. He trying to help less fortunate people. And they told that nigga, you know good and well, this ain't what you supposed to do. You want to help some people, you want to help some black people, take your ass over there to Africa. Help them build some type of water system or something, nigga. You don't help no niggas over here. Fuck you doing? Tell him, man, it ain't hard to see. It's right in your face. But we human, y'all. We human. I used the term stupid and dumb just a minute ago because sometimes that's what we need to hear. But all these people ain't stupid and dumb. Some of these people are just simply being deceived, simply being tricked. That's why my people used to tell me when I was younger, if it don't apply, let it fly. Don't apply to you, let it go over your head. Don't let it go to your head, no. Don't let it go to your head, no, 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 no. Hey, Tanya, how you doing this morning? Yeah, you know, type of people we is, man. We got stuff on our mind, man. We get it off our mind, man. We don't sit back and sit on and, you know, let hate fluster and build up inside of us, man. We got a problem with somebody, man. We put that problem on the floor. I find a lot of people that talk that we, my people, black, our people. The most of people talk that shit is so fraudulent. So fraudulent. We got people around this bitch sick, man. And I'm talking about mental illness. We got people that was born with all sorts of retardation. Some stuff we understand, some stuff we don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? When you can hit and punch, when you can mistreat somebody that's a few fries short of a Happy Meal, you just as sick as that person that was born with the sickness. Listen, a lot of these sicknesses and illness, we're not going to understand. And we should be able to understand we're not going to understand everything that's going on around us. We should be able to, you know, we should be able to take that on the chin. But for some reason, the program got these people, got us. Let me include myself on this. Got us being so narcissistic that we think that everything got to go our way. Everything got to be the way we want it to be. Everybody got to act the way we want them to act. Nigga, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. And if you one of those persons, listen, you're suffering. You're suffering from a sickness. That sickness, for short, is called being a fucking narc. And it's real easy to slip off into that sickness if it don't go checked. If it go unchecked, it you know, it can manifest itself so thick you wouldn't even recognize what's going on until you get somebody like me to point it out to you. Now, the funny thing is, and I got to talk about this right now. How is it that I'm supposed to know all this truth about what's going on in the world? Everybody's believing a lie but me, right? And the people that believe what I believe, right? Why don't I get mad at people that don't believe the truth I claim I believe in, but everybody that believe everything else want to get mad and uptight and disrespectful about us that believe in Christ and the Bible? I don't get it. And I frequent a lot of people channels that be having deep conversation. And one thing I always pick up on, these godless motherfuckers always got a problem with you believing what you believe. But why don't we got a problem with them believing what they believe? Ain't that backwards? Why the anger? Why the disrespect? We can still have, I have conversations with people that don't even believe in God. And I ain't talking about people that say they don't believe in God. I'm talking about people that don't believe in God. I have conversations with witches. I have conversations with homosexuals. I have conversations with racists. I did jail time with racists. I ain't talking about prison time. They in prison. But see, jail is a little bit more up close and personal. There's no outside. There's no walking to the child hall. Everything get brought to you. So when you jail with a racist and you can have a conversation with a racist, even have the racist consider you a cool enough cat where they want to put money in your account, give you all they shit when they outdate come. Not because you asked, not because you up there waiting on them to leave out. Nah. Talking about a nigga waking you up out your sleep. Shit wrapped up. I'm gone, brother. See, I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe nothing I don't believe in nothing that's gonna hurt man. I put it like that. I'm told to love what is good and hate what is bad. I'm not told to hate people. See, people hate people because they want to. That ain't got nothing to do with what God I serve, what God you serve. That's got something to do with your goddamn brain and your heart. That's what's in you. I just like to rationalize things. So if you say you don't believe this, if I come across things to like spark up a conversation about what I believe and what you don't believe, I'm going to do that. But I'm not about to get mad at you and disrespect you. Not about to disrespect. And see, these people be, and Classic said it the other day too, man. Not the other day, it was some months ago. Brother said some stuff like pertaining to your punk ass God and this, that, and the other. And Classic told the dude, and it was way after the dude said it. He told the dude, he say, you know, I'm pretty sure it's a reason that you don't believe in God. And God know why you don't believe in him. And God know that you disrespecting or call yourself trying to disrespect him. He know you don't know no better. Because if you knew better, you wouldn't even do it. And I tell y'all, it's always something that's rooted within that make these people do this. Ain't got nothing to do with my God and him not believing in God, or he believe in that God and he grew up a Catholic or a Muslim. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's got something to do with that person doing what they want to do. And it could just be a phase in life. But at that particular time, that person doing that particular act, that's what that person wants to do. Oh, shoot, y'all. My battery about to get ready to run now. Hold on. Let me call and get my cord. Yeah, yeah. And I'm a strong see. I believe in free will. Uh, Let me tell you how they tried to stir up something on the internet the other day. Did y'all hear the thing about Jalen Rose putting his sisters out the house he bought his mama? His mama died like a year or so ago. Y'all hear about that one? So the thing is, they know what buttons to push. They have think tanks that's like years upon years, decades ahead of the masses. Now, what the girl said, now don't get me wrong. I'm listen, I'm with both sides. I'm with what Jalen was doing. Because Jalen ain't making that money like that no more. I told y'all, man, when they tell y'all these people making all this money, they not making all that money, man. They letting you know that their prestige, what their prestige is. And I'm gonna get back to that con. Let me plug this up, y'all. Before, hey, plug that up in that cord over there, boo. 1 second, y'all. Okay, it'll fit. 1 second, y'all. See, I'm with both sides. See, it wouldn't even be allowed to get into a discussion because people want to turn it into uh right and wrong, a legal thing. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's got something to do with what's inside that person's head and what's inside that person's heart. Now, of course, Jalen couldn't take care of his mother like the sister could because Jalen is on TV. He's getting makeup put on all the damn time. You understand what I'm saying? He's a athletic actor, and not only that, he's successful at what he's doing. He's doing a good job because if he wasn't, they'd have been found the reason to cut him off by now. He was a part of the Fab Five. So any of that group always had their hands in something. You understand what I'm saying? So it's understandable he couldn't take care of his mama the way he probably could have if he wasn't doing what he was doing. After a year or so passed, uh, he don't want to keep the house for his sisters. Uh, they actually shouldn't need the house. Mama been gone over a year. Her being upset about it is a way of letting us know that she hadn't been taking care of her business. Because why wouldn't she think that this man gonna sell his house? Why would he think he's gonna give it to them? If that was the case, he would have bought them a house, right? When he was shining, He would have bought them a house. And we don't know what's going on with them. We don't know what's going on behind the scene. The only thing we know is what this girl said and what he didn't say. So for that to be a conversation piece, people ought to be ashamed of themselves. Be ashamed of themselves. Oh, he wrong, or she's a freeloader. She that no man. What is you doing? And see, they're taking notes. They're taking tabs. You don't think it's a bookkeeper, but it's a bookkeeper. And they're getting tabs on all your feelings, all your insights, all your emotions. Why you think you can be talking to a person at the bus stop about something and go home later on tonight and the shit just pop up on your phone? Why you think that? Oh yeah, that's right. It's a coincidence, right? And what I'm talking right now is a conspiracy theory, right? Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. It didn't happen so much to me where there is no discussion about it no more. I already know what they do. I already know what the internet was made for. Anything made by the military is for the military. Get that part together first. They can disguise it and put that lipstick on that pig and make like it's just a little a slightly ugly girl. But when you know what a pig look like, you know what a pig look like. And that makeup and that lipstick ain't gonna help. Period. They created the internet to control you. To control you. And their control is pretty damn good. Let's see. In our nation's capital, they got a giant white phallic. For us that don't know, that's a penis. What's the most? Now check it out, CC. What's the most tapped in thing people looking at on the internet? Now check it out, y'all. Let's tie these things together. Our nation capital, we got a private part, right? And what's the most thing people looking at as a whole worldwide on the internet? Especially where we got the giant penises at. What they looking at the most? Porn. That's a coincidence, though, ain't it? Yeah, that's a coincidence. Yeah. Hey. Nope. Nope. Not even social media, CC. Porn still got the belt, dog. Porn site still got the porn. Still got the belt. And why wouldn't they? It's free. All these lame ass niggas walking around here. And you got some girls who's been kept low key and been talked down on so long, look good as hell and don't even know they look good. They got to go on porn. They got to go to the porn sites to get them some. Or should I say rub them out one? Yeah. Coincidence, right? Time for people to wake up, man. And then when you wake up, don't just sit there and stand there in a stupor. Do something about this program and they got you up under. You got to free your mind, just like Morpheus told you. In essence, I'm like a big ass black Morpheus. You understand? And I'm trying to communicate to you to free your mind. Free your mind. Quit letting people tell you what you like and what you don't like. Weigh it up for yourself. Yeah, legally, Jalen Rose have all the right in the world. Legally. But what legal got to do with morality? What legal got to do with love for your loved ones? See, what we have here is we have a matrix understanding of what Christ is to us. See, legally, Christ didn't come to do away with the law. He came to fulfill the law. Let me help you understand what I mean by that. See, it was a law in ancient Israel that if your brother, your neighbor offend you, or your brother, one of them, y'all, that you was to forgive him 7 times before it's labeled a crime or a error. Okay? So that same question came to Christ. And Christ say, don't just do it 7 times, do it 77 times. Yeah. Said do it 77 times. Because by 20, if you go that far, that long, if you petty enough to go that long, you're going to lose count. Unless you got some type of system set up to help you remember. And I'm pretty sure a nigga will. Pretty sure that. And come on, y'all. Out of all people, Kanye, really? After he's supposed to spill the beans on our president those many years ago, y'all think they didn't kill Kennedy already, right? They didn't show us what happened to people that open their mouth too wide, right? So if they can get to a president, they can shut Muhammad Ali down. They can shut Malcolm X down. If they wanted this boy to shut his mouth, y'all think we would hear him? If they really didn't want him to talk to us, y'all think y'all would see him on their TV screen? Come on, man. I mean, sad is one thing, but this is like pathetic. This is pathetic. Oh, he got $1 billion. That's why he can talk. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that helps. Their money helps him talk on their phone on their platform. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. That makes so much sense that sense don't make sense. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go on here and get back up. still got a little cold. You said, did Christ come or was he sent? Both. Both. See, the prophecy was the prophecy. So, you know, at that point, you know, the sending was done. And when he arrived, he came. So it's like, well, that must have been a trick question, CC. Or worded wrong or something. Because that would be the answer. That would be both of those. He's guilty of both of those. Being sent and arriving. But Kanye, y'all, come on now, man. T.I., come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Oh, him and Ted, they got a sex dungeon. Listen, this nigga in Hollywood. Didn't they allow Cat Williams to tell you what goes on in Hollywood? So why the fuck wouldn't him and his woman or why wouldn't a sex dungeon be in a vicinity somewhere? These people done did movies. You never heard of the casting couch? I know you don't want to believe the casting couch real, but goddamn, they done told you out their own mouth about the casting couch. Damn. That'd be the problem too, man. You know why people can't believe in God? You can't believe in God. You can't serve two gods, man. You believing in man too hard to believe in God. And Kanye. So let me back y'all up. Katrina spoke against the president. Still here, still actually climbed from just a millionaire to a billionaire. Fast forward years later, he's doing a pose with the about to be new president, where he's just looking, having a blank stare and looking at the camera. And motherfuckers talking about, oh, he crazy. He didn't went crazy. You silly bastard. He's getting paid. Don't you see the camera on him? Oh, I ain't see Class. What up, though, Class? He's getting paid. Don't you see the camera on? Well, of course the camera on. How we gonna see it? Ding. Went in there and hugged the president. You think black bald people can do that on camera? Really? You think people that's really spilling the secrets that they ain't supposed to spill is allowed to spill the secrets on their platform? Really? And I hear people talking about that's Diddy. Who is Diddy? Another fucking government agent. Oh, he got talent. He was, according to who? Did you go to school with him, nigga? You grew up with him? The fuck you know any of that story is real? How? Because you read it in a book? But you want to throw the stone at your boy Curl because he believes stuff he read in the book. Come on, man. But I mean, some stuff is just so obvious, man. You hear some racist going on and it's on the mainstream news, you automatically looking to see Jesse Jackson. I mean, you don't have to be intelligent to know that. You just got to be a person that know what's going on. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that. Oh, somebody got said something, said racist said to him. It was on the news. It was on the local news. Here, let me go over to CNN and see if anybody MSNBC. Oh, the incident on MS. Oh yeah. Here come Jesse. Here come Al Sharpton. Here they come. If it ain't mainstream, you ain't got to worry about seeing them. They only come when the chips involved. Hey, truth hurts, but it's necessary. Always necessary. Always. What'd you say? Jesse was cheap, and so is AL. I don't even know what the hell that is, classic. Jesse was cheap, and so is. Yeah, I'm slow, class. Oh shoot, hold up now. But other than that, man, CC, you get up and running yet, brother? Or what well, yeah, CC gonna kick something off, man. We're gonna continue this conversation over there on his platform. You understand, when he get up and run. I know he got to go get his kids in a couple hours, so maybe we can squeeze that in over there. And it's about to get noisy over here soon. So, like, you want to try to put something in. I know you got to bust up by what, 3:30. I gotta cut my hair, and I plan on ripping some bars off while I'm doing it. So I'm gonna take my I'm gonna hook my phone up to my speaker and be listening to it, and when I chime in, I'll just turn the disconnect it from the speaker. That way it won't be sounding like a big echo. But I wasn't gonna do it, y'all. I was gonna do this right quick and black out right quick, because I've been up since a little bit before my wife went to work. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Let's because you had some stuff you wanted to talk to us about pertaining to that book of the law. I ain't never heard nothing about that. So just so I won't miss nobody, when I'm busy in the background, so I won't miss nobody trying to chime in to the chat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I figure you go ahead and bust the move, you dig, and I just go ahead and join you over there. I don't spend enough time over there with you, no way. You be trying to chop them boys' heads off. I can only sit in there for so long. May get my laugh in, but as far as chiming in, you know how these crazy people is. They think because me and you cool with each other that I want their head because you and them beefing with each other. I want to chop their head off too. You know how these people is. So it don't be on purpose, bro. It just be, I politic, and I don't want it to shroud what I'm trying to do. So, he about to get ready and kick it off. So I just stay in my lane. Somebody dip off that way now, and I'm feeling frisky, that's another story. But I got my head on straight today. But yeah, he about to get ready and kick that off. I'm about to end this, y'all, and get in here and get myself beautified up before my wife. Well, I gotta cook. I'm cooking some catfish and some making a salad with it. So I got to cook. So I want to go ahead and get my hair together before it even get remote anywhere near close to that. But thank y'all for pulling up, man. Always appreciate it, man. Always honored to have y'all over here. I'll see y'all in a minute. Peace, and y'all have a remaining beautiful day.